I'm Trish with today's QOTD question of the day. Record your answer to join us in the show. Today, we're talking about the modern day version of wiretapping. Is it ever okay to snoop through someone's phone? Whether you're feeling jealous, worried, or just a little curious, is reading someone's DMs okay? Or is it a sin to scroll? We are talking text with our first fan. Please welcome Victoria.
I think snooping through someone's phone can be justified depending on the situation. For example, I'm throwing my mother a surprise 60th birthday party, and I just did a quick little peep through her messages to be sure that nobody mentioned the party when I texted her for her birthday.
It probably pretty is safe to go through like your mom's phone, and this obviously was for kind of an innocuous reason. But I also thought it was funny that she was digging for a little bit of trouble there. She's like, just to see if anybody told.
Yeah, I like this too. And I think party planning, you just kind of step into a different persona of like, I'm on a mission. This has to be carried out exactly the way I planned it. And if that involves a little snooping, I think you get a free pass.
Exactly. And it's also a very important lesson for everyone to learn, which is snitches get stitches, especially with surprise parties. Do not spoil it.
JJ, did you have a favorite fan answer?
So I found a really relatable answer from Enrique.
Personally, being honest, I have done it. Is it justified? Honestly, not really. I believe we do have our right to our own privacy. That has to do with our phones as well. And if you're really curious about something and or want to know the answer of something that's bothering you, just ask them.
I appreciate that Enrique is very honest. He's like, no, I don't think it's justified. No, I don't think it's right. But I have done it. You know, it's like, as long as I feel like that's the first step, is being aware that something you did wasn't the best.
And I feel like it's probably 99% of the time when you do it, it's kind of like not satisfying anyway. You know, you're either going to find what you thought you knew anyway, or you're not going to find anything and then just assume, well, they must have deleted them.
Yeah, neither outcome is really great. Like, either you confirm a suspicion that you probably didn't want to be confirmed, or you just feel really guilty that you snooped through an innocent person's phone. But
so this is the section of the show where Keith would take over and talk about his favorite answer. But unfortunately, he is out on a safari, going through the jungle, going through the wilderness, trying to find the lost crystal, Indiana Jones style. So he wants us to still go through his fan answer in his absence. Presenting Keith's answer from Phoebe.
So I read this thing on the internet that says that you should always put your emergency contact, put what their relationship to you is in their name. So you could have like their name and then husband or partner or wife or something like that. So that if you can't speak for yourself in some emergency situation, someone else can go through your phone, find them, and call them. So yeah, I don't think snooping just to like try and get information out of someone is ever right. But in emergency instances like that, I think going through someone's phone can be super crucial.
Yeah, it's funny. I know somebody who, someone got hurt at a party, and somebody took their phone to call their mother, but the person who got hurt was Asian. And so it was not in English, and they struggled for so long. They couldn't read who mom is, you know, or even her first name, if that's the way it was in his phone. And it was like terrifying. So I think that's a great life hack to have something that clearly states mom or dad or whatever.
But I do think it's amazing that technology has advanced, that we could call somebody's parent right away using their own phone if they were hurt, like even if you are a stranger. So definitely, yeah, I appreciate Phoebe's answer. I thought it was very insightful.
Well, Reed, did you find an answer that you really appreciated about this pressing topic?
This is a bit of a 180, but my favorite answer comes to us from Beatrice.
So I'm a huge believer in the idea of like, don't ask for things that you don't want to know the answer to. And I think if you're looking through someone's phone, you are just looking through trouble. However, if you think they're cheating on you, it is pretty iconic to go through and like screenshot and print out the receipts so that when you confront them, you can like throw the receipts in their face and then like leave. Icon behavior.
Because if someone's going to lie to you, you can literally be like, I have physical proof. You're not getting away with anything.
If I have the opportunity to be petty, I will take that opportunity, even if it means, you know, going a little bit into the gray area of like phone snooping or something else.
The petty clause.
The petty clause, exactly.
But I feel like at that point, when somebody's doing something so egregious, who's being petty here? I don't think it's being petty.
But fans, if you have an answer to this question, you can still record using the links in the description. Just make sure to do so before our Thursday Big Show Weekly Championship. But now I think it's time for our opinions on this. So Trish, are you in favor or against phone snooping?
The question is it ever okay to snoop through someone's phone? So I'm going to take the emergency situations off the table, and I'm going to say absolutely not. I raised 2 daughters all the way through their teens, and I can tell you I never, ever, ever looked through their phone. That is your journal, and it belongs to you.
I'm going to air my parents out a little bit because they definitely checked through my phone when I was younger, and then they were like, well, you don't tell us anything. I'm like, well, now I don't want to. Like, you've created the conditions for me never to say anything. I hold no ill will against them. I think it's tough to navigate the tech age as like an older generation. Now that I'm adult, they're like, you can make your own decisions. We trust you. We don't need to look. But definitely there was some.
So I think my parents they were pretty good about not snooping through my phone and sort of letting my private business be my private business, which is sort of my idea on it. Is it's like, would I want people snooping through my phone? No. So I probably wouldn't want to snoop through other people's phone just because of that. And then I have a similar mind to Beatrice, where it's like, if I ask someone a question and they don't tell me the answer, it's probably like information they don't want me to know for some reason. So I'm like, if you don't want me to know it, I won't know it, and I will probably trust that a little bit.
But you probably have to trust your kid to make their own decisions and trust that you've taught them the lessons that they're going to make the right ones.
And create the space that can foster an open communication.
And you don't need to invade their privacy to do so.
Well, record your answer using the links below. Make sure to subscribe, follow, or register so you can get our new questions and daily announcements right into your feed.
Yes, thank you everyone who's watched, voted, and recorded so far this week. Remember, the top voted answers make it on the air for our Thursday Big Show.
And if you can't get enough of QOTD, be sure to send us a little love by liking, commenting, subscribing, or clicking thanks on YouTube. And if you do so, we'll give you a shout out on the air. Thank you for watching, and there's still time to let us know. Is it ever justified to snoop through someone's phone? What if you're Snoop Dogg? Is it justified then?
Then you can't help it.
Yeah.